Hey, what up? This is Austin, back here with another key video, and what I want to talk to you about today is getting out of the friend zone. Now, the number one reason men get stuck in the friend zone with women is simple. They don't know how to spark feelings of attraction. Most guys, when they meet a woman that they're interested in, stay way too passive or they just try to have a pleasant time. But this is a huge mistake. If you're on a date or meeting someone for the first time, this kills the chemistry. At the end of the night, you'll walk away thinking things went fine, but nothing really came of it. Or worse, you might think that the girl was never into you in the first place. But here's the thing, if you don't know how to trigger attraction early on, you'll always stay in the friend zone. Now, this is why I prefer bars and social gatherings. If you're just starting out and have no idea what you're doing, women in bars won't give you all night to figure it out. At a bar, you've got 5 minutes, maybe 15 minutes max to show her something special or it's game over. On dates, guys will waste the entire evening unsure if she's into them. But at a bar, you can meet multiple women, test your skills, and see immediate results. If it doesn't work out, you just move on to the next and learn from it. Now, dates are for chemistry, not cold calls, as I always say, guys. A first date should be for women you already have some chemistry with or a good idea that there's some chemistry there, not a blind cold call. If you have not met the girl and it's a cold call, we save those dates for the drink dates. Because I'm not about to sit there with this girl for more than 30 minutes if there's no chemistry at all. And as a rule of thumb, guys, you can really tell if a girl's attracted within an hour or two. And if there's nothing really to go off of in the first 30 minutes, then yeah, that's just going to be a drink date and we're going to go our separate ways. But the key is, guys, stop trying to play everything safe. If you're not creating attraction, you're just another friendly guy who's forgettable, boring, or replaceable. In dating, if you play it safe, we always say you automatically lose. The guys who get this, they know how to trigger the attraction early on in the interaction or conversations, and that's what sets them apart. So, how we trigger the attraction, guys, is first we have to understand the attractive traits to women. Now, some of the big ones are masculinity, confidence, humor, charisma, spontaneity, authenticity, well, that's a big one, social and emotional intelligence, and respect and kindness, just to name a few of the big ones. Now, where many men go wrong is they go into the interactions trying to be nice or focusing on having just a good time, but this doesn't trigger attraction. Instead, they come off as a friendly guy who is forgettable. So if you want to become consistent with women, guys, it's time to learn how to trigger attraction and take control of your dating life. Now, on to the next key, guys. Looks are just the beginning. For us guys, physical attraction happens in seconds. But for women, looks are only the entry point. They need chemistry, interaction, and the overall vibe. Women, for example, read romantic novels and love stories because they crave that emotional connection. This is why I always say the vibe is everything, guys. Just like developing a golf swing, the more you work on it, the better your feel for it becomes. Now, on to the 3 limiting behaviors most guys do that I see. Now, the first one is these guys that just play it too safe or try to just have a pleasant time. They usually do one of these 3 things. Now, the first one is they agree with everything the girl says. These guys think that if they agree, that that's just going to make the girl like them and think that they just, oh, we just like everything the same. But what happens is after that date, the girl goes home and she has no feel for your personality. So she has nothing to go off, guys. So that's why that strategy doesn't work. Number 2, they try to tell her what they think she wants to hear. I've known guys that even do this, and it may give the girl a confidence boost. It might make the girl feel good for a minute here and there, but just like the guys would do that to me, I started to feel like, okay, this is a little cringy, or why are you trying to tell me what I want to hear? Like, What are you trying? I feel like he's trying to get something from me. So that's how the girl's gonna end up feeling if you do this. So you know, that's the second one. Or third, they mirror everything that the girl says and copy her exactly. Now, when you do this, this is similar to being the agreeable guy. It just gives her no authenticity to go off of, and so she doesn't have anything to bond with you over. So there's just no attraction that can be created. You have to build it, guys, by what you show her through your own personality, through what you give. Stop doing those three if you're doing them. I'm telling you, even if you're the guy that's nervous or shy a little bit, if you will just try to put a little bit more authenticity out there and get away from, see, I don't even teach strategies or techniques. I just help you guys learn the right behavior so that you can build on something that actually will work. Because all these strategies and all these things, tactics, they might work for a day or like for a date, but guys, I'm trying to give you something that is solid and the real deal Holyfield, okay? So just stick with me, guys. What I want to help you guys do is swing the odds in your favor, which can be done by removing all the fronts and filters, like the highlight reel you see on social media, and being authentically you so that people are drawn to you naturally. And when you are being authentically yourself and not afraid to show this side and lean into this side of your personality, you will attract the right people and the girl as well. You attract what you put out there. So if you're not being authentic, what happens? You attract the wrong type of people. Authenticity is magnetic and it attracts the right people, especially the women you want. Now, this is especially important, guys. This is going to help you attract women so much easier and quicker. It's the 80-20 rule in the first 2 minutes. Here's a game changer. When meeting a woman, the beginning is crucial. Either one or two things is going to happen. First, she'll either test you to see if you're confident or not, or second, you'll hit it off right away. Now, in the first couple minutes, you need to lead the interaction about 80% 20. That's you talking 80% to her 20. Now, why? Because that opening moment is everything. It sets the tone, guys. So if she starts testing you, throwing a little attitude or seeing how confident you really are, you have to know how to respond. Or she might start lowering her guard early and, like I said, you guys naturally hit it off. Either way, your energy and how you lead early on is what determines the path. If you come up in hesitation or unsure or trying to act like you're trying not to mess it up, that's exactly when you do mess it up, ironically. So just remember, take the lead, keep it light, but be expressive, and own those first few minutes and show her the great guy you are. Now on to how to pass her test, guys. Many men miss the test women give at the beginning and throughout the interaction. Women will test your confidence by seeing how you react to them being closed off or non-responsive. Don't crumble here, guys. If she's quiet or distant, that is the test. If you show any signs of self-doubt or weakness, the attraction is gone. Stay grounded, stay unreactive, and don't fall into the trap of agreeing with her on everything just to please her. Guys, remember this key. Live in abundance, not scarcity. This is huge. When you act like you need her approval, it pushes her away. Women are drawn to the men who are self-assured and comfortable within themselves. No matter how little or much she gives you at first, be unreactive and confident and stay grounded. She'll start to see you as confident, and that's when the attraction starts to build, okay, guys? Now, here is the blueprint you've all been waiting for. This is my blueprint of success. Number 1, understand her test and don't take them personally. 2, trigger attraction by showing your authentic confidence. 3, play to your strengths, humor, confidence, and masculinity, just to name a few masculine traits. These are the traits women find attractive. Don't worry about failing. Keep trying, learn from your mistakes, and keep leveling up. The key to consistency with women, guys, is what the successful guys do that's different is they know it's their job to trigger attraction in the female. Whether it happens in 5 minutes or 2 hours, they don't give up. Some women will click right away and others may need more time to test you. That's totally normal. Just keep showing up and keep bringing your best self. Oh, and a serious trap I should mention too, that a lot of guys fall into in this part of dating or in this dating stage is thinking that if the girl and you don't click right off the bat, then there's no potential, and it's one that costs them a lot of potential connections. These type of guys think that if there's no instant spark, if they don't click right away with the girl, then it's a dead end, game over. But here's the truth. Not every girl is going to feel attraction immediately. Sometimes she just hasn't spent enough time around you to feel anything yet. That doesn't mean she's not interested. It just means her attraction hasn't been raised yet or triggered yet. And if you always are trying to force a quick connection, or you walk away the second it's not easy, you're leaving a lot on the table. The key, be real, show your authentic self. That's what creates the real connection. If you never bring that side out, it's going to be tough for her to connect with you on any meaningful level. So play to your strengths and build that attraction. Another key to remember, guys, is confidence is king. Guys, confidence is what matters the most in the beginning of the test. The man who can stay grounded in any situation, no matter how little a woman gives him, is the man who ultimately wins. For example, I was out the other night and one of the girls I was with was complimenting my muscles during a game of darts. And another one of her friends looked over to me and said, "You don't look that strong," testing me. So I turned over to her and I said, "Yeah, I may not look that strong, but I opened the jar of pickles on the first try with and eventually won her over with some humor." So guys, now putting this all back together, remember, triggering attraction is your job. Learn to build chemistry in the first few minutes and play to your strengths using your strongest traits like humor, confidence, social awareness, and easygoing nature to make the interaction flow smoothly, and stay unreactive and authentic, and soon enough you'll find yourself getting more women attracted to you. It's just a skill like anything else. Many guys don't realize a lot of girls can become attracted to you. You just have to give them those feelings that attract them. Still want more content on how to pass a girl's test in further detail? Then check out my other video on holding frame and shifting her emotional test in your favor. You have now leveled up, and with both videos you will have mastered her test. If you want more tips on attracting women and escaping the friend zone, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell. I've got tons of advice coming your way to help you keep leveling up your dating game. Stay tuned for the next banger. This one here today was epic. This is Austin, and as always, until next time.